Did y'all see Joseline's Cabaret last night? I did. Let's talk about it. Well, let's talk about what we can talk about because all these girls were just naked. Joseline not finna get my video removed. However, my video gets removed or sound removed every week, but you know, TikTok. Let me just get this one complaint out. We watched Joseline perform every single episode, right? All season, we watched them at rehearsals and we've also watched them on stage. I understand this is Joseline's show, but was it really necessary for us to have 40 minutes of Joseline performing? And then she didn't even perform the song we all really want to hear, the I Like the Way You Are. She didn't even hit us with that. I thought this would have been a perfect time to premiere the song and say, hey, available on iTunes. But she gave us like 40 minutes of Ricardo's bad choreography. The outfits were very cute. I hate that all the shoes just didn't match. Like, that annoys me so bad. But understand, I'm coming from a professional dancer perspective. Joseline looked good, but Joseline always looked good. Remember when she first came out and people was calling her Rihanna Man? Look at her now. She's just drop dead gorgeous. She looked good. She looked good. But yeah, please don't give us no more 40-minute Joseline Cabaret performances at the reunion. Let's just get into the tea, please. So I kind of heard that these two had beef because they used to live with each other at some point, and then it just didn't work out. But I don't like Oceans. I'm going to be Team Isis all the way, honestly. Oceans was just backstage being loud, being ugly. And then telling Isis to go kill herself or go die is kind of wild, don't you think? I don't even really know the full basis or the full backstory of why they was fighting in the first place. Like, supposedly Isis was beefing with Ocean's sister. I don't know. But knowing how Ocean's is and her personality, I also want to ask, what did the sister do for Isis to be annoyed? Isis was probably one of my favorites this season. She didn't really bother nobody unless they bothered her. And Ocean's definitely started with her, so I'm just quite confused as to what happened here. Someone fill me in, you know? But I will say, mink, Isis won. Thank you. Wet, I'm proud of you for getting your teeth done. At least you don't look a hot mess. I think you should have got your teeth done first before you got your breasts done, but you know what? Good for you. And the Band-Aids on the nipples, very tacky. Like, come on, girl. But I guess you try to match the Band-Aid on your arm, I guess. Whatever. But yeah, glad you got your teeth done. You look good. You look like a whole new person. So proud of you for that. And your wig was laid. I'm going to give you that too, girl. I love how when Andrea was speaking, there was a girl in the audience that just kept doing this. Because that's all Andrea be doing. She just be doing this. For her to sit up there and say, yeah, I beat up people, and then get mad when the crowd boos her, is crazy. Baby, you didn't beat anybody up this season. You was the one getting the beat down. The only thing that was getting beat up by you was that butt plug. Yeah. You done rolled that all over the dirty floor. You done rolled that all in the grass. You done rolled it all in the dirt. That was your mortal enemy this season. And if you was fighting people, you was starting the fights and then backing up and letting Danny finish for you, honey. So who did you beat up? I would like to know. I will never like Andrea. I can't stand Andrea. Andrea is a waste of time and space. And she said she's going to be the next one on the Cabaret. If that's what's going to happen, I promise you, Joseline, this is all going to go to garbage. Because don't nobody like Andrea. Ain't nobody paying to go see Andrea. Ain't nobody paying to hear Andrea do whatever. Don't nobody want Andrea, okay? Raven pissed me off this episode. Because if attention seeking needed a definition or an example, you would just put Raven in it, because that's exactly what this was. They said that her and Joseline had some sort of disagreement before the show or before the reunion. So that disagreement made you sit back there and like, girl, Joseline cusses y'all out, drags y'all, disrespects y'all, insult y'all children, y'all mother, and y'all grandmothers. And not once have you, Raven, decided to sit back and don't deal with her. So because y'all had a disagreement before the show, now all of a sudden you want to fight for yourself? Girl, shut up. Talking about I don't have a dress. I didn't bring a dress. Girl, you didn't have a dress. I really do feel like Raven be planning out these moments where she can get the most attention from Joseline, honestly. Because she just refused to let go of the Napoli, okay? She refused to let go of Joseline's boob. And I do think she told Damelo to go out there and start making a whole, like, yeah, she said she's not coming out. yeah, I don't want to put her stuff out there, but yeah, she's not coming. Raven definitely told her to do that. She wanted Jocelyn to come and baby bottle feed her. Because when they was walking back and they both holding her hand like she's some child that don't know how to cross the street. Girl, unpopular opinion here. I like the big girl. Do I know the big girl's name? No, don't remember. She was only there for one episode. But I like her. You know why? She's not about to be sitting here and doing all the rah-rah and the fake stuff for views. She said, I'm just here to get my money and to go home. The way everybody be saying they just want to be in places to make money and then go home, to sit here and shit on this girl for having that same energy even on Joss's Cabaret is funny. I didn't even know her and Raven had beef. But I think Raven just needed camera time because y'all only back and forth was over the fact that you kept trying to tell her to be something that she's not. Okay, let's just call it for what it is. She's a pretty big girl. She be in the club doing whatever. And she's still a regular person at the end of the day. Like, just because you're a stripper or a prostitute don't mean you necessarily have to act that way 24/7. That's not your personality. And to be real, Raven, you was just picking on her that whole time. Why? And watching her trying to fight this girl was crazy because she did all that jumping around like a jackrabbit and still got her chin checked. Like, girl, why are you wasting everybody's time? Like, really, why are you wasting people's time like this? And what makes it even funnier is that I really feel like she picked the big girl because she's fat. In Raven's mind, that girl's not going to be able to move fast enough, so I'm going to try and get all my hits in and look like I won. Because Raven is not about to be running up on Neek. She's not going to be running up on Rose like that. She's not going to be doing it. And Raven can't fight anyway. She was fighting for her life when Rose punched her. She was essentially fighting for her life right here. So for her to turn around and be like, yeah, I'm about that. I fight. Crazy. Because who you fighting? A ghost? And then after the fight, she ran off the stage like, ooh, girl, you scared? You scared? I thought you fight. I thought you about that life. I really can't stand Raven. I can't stand Raven and I can't stand Andrea either. Ocean, this jumpsuit that you're wearing is giving very much like I got it from WWEshop.com. Like, what the hell? You won $25K and came out looking like a $2 hoe. And you tried to run it with ISIS and still got beat up. Like, what? Like, Ocean is not a fighter. She's a grabber. Isis is a fighter because she throw them punches. She get full extension. And she was minking the hell out of all these girls. I'm glad that the crowd was rooting for Isis because Oceans is annoying. She's a loudmouth. She can't fight. And she's very undeserving. The only reason she won is because she's white and she was crying. You know, white women tears are always the thing that's going to give them attention and what they want. And of course, you can't just have a group of black women win anything. You gotta throw in a little sprinkle there, you know? So shout out to the crowd for picking the right person, for knowing that Isis is the real one here. Because, wow, Ocean's annoying. We hate you. You got 2 left feet. You shouldn't have won anything. I hope next episode we're not getting another 40-minute Joseline performance. But it does look like it's about to be a lot of fighting. So I'm excited to see that. Also, I know Chinks and the other girls had like beef backstage and they was getting into a fight. But I don't really care about them girls enough to talk about them. Like, I didn't even care about them when it was on the show. But they was tussling. So, wow. Mink. Can't tell you who won because I didn't even care.